Morning, and yeah, I think this is probably what's going to be my last super morning early for Carboot. It's getting colder now. They just announced the sister site of this one isn't going to be opening, so I think it's going to be quite an interesting and quite a big one today. So after this, I may occasionally just pop in, but I won't be getting up like super early like I am today. Yeah, I sort of decided to start here because this is a really lovely house with this really lovely garden. Normally it's funny because they're literally, I'm just not going to show. There's normally like someone in the window playing on their video game, on their computer, even at this time in the hour, but he's not there today, so he must be asleep. It's really cold. I literally got my super cool coffee, warm thing. So yeah, Wednesday was quite good. I mean, it wasn't overly big, but a lot of people didn't show up as we thought it was going to. A lot of people thought it was going to be raining, so I ended up picking up having my pick of the stuff, a lot of PS1 stuff. So yeah, if you go back and want to see that, go back. It's a previous episode. I'm off, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon. Yo, and I'm back, and yeah, it was actually an interesting day. To start off with, absolutely useless, nothing, literally everyone I know were all walking around, and we were like, no, not a single video game in sight. And literally if anything was coming out, it was getting grabbed straight away, and it was stuff like the Wii, and nothing interesting, like stuff just you wouldn't buy unless you were absolutely desperate, which I do need to stop doing, and luckily I didn't, so I didn't buy the Wii. Yeah, literally like nothing interesting. And then luckily our friend, or the guy who normally has all the good stuff, showed up, and then after that actually our luck changed. I got some very interesting stuff, and something really cool. Well, actually quite a few cool things, but we'll start off actually with a find from the charity shop the other day. I found two 3DS's games. They're starting to show up in the wild. First one is Street Fighter 4, the 3DS version, and this one I'd actually been after, the Plain Range Resort, all in there. So that was $3.99 and $2.99. You just can't go wrong with that sort of thing. So let's go through and see. So actually this was one of the last things I bought, but I found essentially an unboxed version of Rayman 3 on the PC, all 3 discs, because that was quite a big download for back in those days. And last thing I found is essentially the last real Championship Manager game before the team, essentially that team, left and started on Football Manager. I actually been after this one because I think I played the demo of this and I remember it being really good. I played Championship Manager 4 loads back in the day, but I will admit it's not that great. I remember this one fixed. I mean, Championship Manager 4 is actually good if you get the bug fixed. There's so many bugs in that game, but this one, it's the season after, and of course all the bugs have been fixed. I remember it being quite good from the demo, so I actually may do a playthrough of this. That's the Arsenal Invincible season, so be interested to see if we can recreate their run from that. So that's interesting. Right, so let's go through and see. I got some games from Luke. He just gave me them. Don't get excited, I think there's only one of them in here, but I actually have a copy of that one already, but I can definitely Frankenstein myself a copy together. I found this from the guy I got a load of PS1 games today. It was funny, I picked this up and he said, well, as it's you, it's £8.50 now. I picked this up for £1. I didn't even know there was a collector's edition of Tekken. I haven't looked it up yet. I presumed it came with other things. I presume this is the box. The game is in there and it sort of has the leaflet like it normally comes with. So normally I think how this comes, it comes in a big box, and this is the game, and you like got like a t-shirt and stuff like that, or like a soundtrack like the Metal Gear one, because we had the actual soundtrack for the Metal Gear one. Well, let's go through else. Go straight into that. Found this one because I found it quite interesting because of the art. Let's Find Pokemon. I liked it because it's more the old classic art before the actual TV series and everything was on model. Yeah, I sort of like this oil painting sort of thing. Yeah, no, it's saying very early Pokemon book. I think it's from Japan, or the original. I think it's like an English printing. It has Viz Media, and they published the manga. So yeah, no, I thought that oh, probably shouldn't throw stuff in like that, but still. And no, that's later. That's later. Picked this up for £2 because I swear I don't have this game and I actually do want to check it out. Titanfall, the first one, not the second one. I remember that looking really cool when that first came out. I got some. Luke just gave me some PS2 games he didn't want. Hit and Run, that I think he said has a bit of scratch, but I can find use for that. This is one of the Dynasty Warriors games. It's a Japanese copy, so as I got my Japanese PS2, I'm happy with that. I think that's Dynasty Warriors. I need to double check that in a minute. Devil May Cry 2, which I'm not sure if I have that. I think I have that one, but I picked this up from the guy I normally pick stuff up. It's not in there, it's a totally different game in there, but he said £4. I mean, I always come across games in the wild without their boxes, and I actually don't have Sapphire. I had the other one, I had the red one, so that's actually pretty cool. At least I have the box now, so that's pretty neat, and I'm sure I'll come across a unboxed copy one day on my trips. This came with the book. I think this was the Burger King. Oh no, I think it was like the beanbag. Yeah, they did sell these as little beanbags, so I paid £3 for both of these. He had some other Pokemon books, but they were the novels. I'm not overly interested in the novels, they weren't very good, but that's cute. It's weird because he got loads of merchandise. Like, he even got like a Game Boy bag, and I think even in Japan the Pokemon Center, the original one, the logo had him on it. But like, no joke, they don't catch him for ages in the anime. I think he doesn't get until the Orange Islands, and he doesn't evolve into that until like Gold and Silver. So it's really weird that he was so like up in front center, and he's like almost been kind of forgotten about. Poor little thing. Chicken Little. Picked this up for £3. There was another PS3 4 game, but my friend had already picked it up. I asked him, I said, "Are you buying this one?" I do actually want to get the VR, so that will be something cool to play with it. So I'm happy with that, and I think we're on to the good stuff. So I think I'll go with the... Oh, which one do I go with? Because they're both good. I'll go with this one first, because I think it's... Right, so I was going through this box of PlayStation 2 games, and then I sort of noticed sort of almost like some CDs in there, and I thought, could be something interesting. And I looked at them, and it's these two. I love my Final Fantasy, and the other one behind it was near. Funny story, I picked this up years ago at a charity shop and it was sealed, and I looked it up and it's like, what, unsealed? And I'm just like, I do generally really want to play this game, and I was just like, I'm gonna wait to find it unsealed. I mean, I paid like that for £1 for that copy. This, for people who don't know, is the promotional copy. This is what's handed out to magazines and stuff, and this is what they get. This is what they get given. So essentially the only way to get this is to be given this. Now it's just funny because apparently everyone had been through this box, including my friend Luke. I sort of showed it to him and he's like, "Oh yeah, you bought this." And I'm just like, do you realise there's like a promotional game? So it was like £3 each. So a little bit, in a way, like for those sort of things, normally those sort of things are like £1 a game. And literally he looked it up and they were selling one for 150, and I think we looked up, then one had sold for 85, and he was so fuming. I mean, he actually did pretty well today. He actually picked up a Halo Xbox original, £50. It's actually a really gorgeous console. It has like 2 controllers. Like, I was holding the controllers for him at one point while I was sorting out his money, and oh, it's an absolutely beautiful console. Thank God I kind of did buy it, because I probably would have been after it, and I really don't have the room for it now. I kind of really like this Final Fantasy. It reminds me, the box reminds me of the PlayStation style, where it's just the white with just the logo of the game. That's actually just pretty nice to have by itself. So yeah, so essentially that was an £150 game. I caught him slipping, as I said, as they say in game chasing. So yeah, I'm actually really happy about that. So put those in the quarantine box, and these last 3 ones I got from my guy. He said, Tim, I've got a box, or I've got a bag with some cool stuff you'd like. Start off with these interesting Tomb Raider 2. I paid 40 quid for this whole bag, a whole lot. Next one is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Then this is where the good stuff is. Was it Echo or I'm not going to pronounce that. It's Other Ito. An original Game Boy game. You just never see these, and it's all in there, nice and fresh. And the final one, that was like the main one, absolutely mint fresh. The original Mario Land. So I paid 40 quid for this lot because he knows that I like collecting my stuff. Yeah, Mario Land goes for all sorts online, but I'm really happy to pick this up. Yeah, they're like on a, you can go for anything from ridiculous prices to all the way down to 30. Oh, no, sorry, 20. Yeah, I don't look on eBay, and yeah, no, I'm really happy with that. That is really minty fresh. I think sometimes you think it's Mario Brothers. That is a lot more harder to come by box, but yeah, that is really, really cool. So, I mean, alone that made it worth me going up, and of course, with this, that made it a really, really good day. So yeah, I'm really happy. So today was probably my last full car boot of this year. I'm going on holiday this week, and then after that, I'm telling the truth, I'm probably going to pop in, maybe just more to see people, but yeah, I'm just going to take a break from car booting, because I got a lot of stuff to go through, and there's probably some stuff I can get rid of. But the other thing is, I do have some videos coming up. There is something potentially really interesting coming on that will be amazing if we pull this off. But yeah, but apart from that, yeah, so we also have videos coming up. Even if I just pop up, I may just show you what I got. I'll probably do some pickups of the charity shop hauls and stuff. But so yeah, I won't probably really be starting again until my local opens, because unfortunately the site they were going to go to, they can't go there anymore because it's become a COVID testing site. So I think today was a lot of people running around going, oh no, I need to buy stuff and sell stuff. So yeah, so I'm happy with that. So please give us a like, give us a comment, tell us what you got, tell us what you give us ideas for videos you'd like to see. Any videos like you'd like to see me do with any of my collection. I've got quite a big collection. I'd love to hear some requests. So give us a subscribe, so you make sure when we come back next year, you know where we are. We're going to be here with Carboot Tim. And yeah, no, so that was overall a really good year, I think. Sad Ivan wasn't around anymore, but it was really nice. Met a load of nice people this year. Had some laughs. Yeah, overall a really good year considering the situation. So yeah, really, until next year, I guess keep car booting, give us a subscribe, give us hit that notification button, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye. Morning, and yeah, I think this is probably what's going to be my last super morning early for car boot. It's getting colder now. I just announced the sister site of this one isn't going to be opening. So I think it's going to be quite an interesting and quite a big one today. So after this I may occasionally just pop in, but I won't be getting up like super early like I am today. Yeah, I sort of decided to start here because this is a really lovely house with this really lovely garden. Normally it's funny because they're literally, I just not going to show. There's normally like someone in the window playing on their video game, on their computer, even at this time in the hour, but he's not there today, so he must be asleep. It's really cold. I literally got my super super cool coffee, warm thing. So yeah, Wednesday was quite good. I mean, it wasn't overly big, but a lot of people didn't show up as we thought it was going to. A lot of people thought it was going to be raining, so I ended up picking up quite. Having my pick of the stuff, a lot of PS1 stuff. So yeah, if you go back and want to see that, go back. It's a previous episode. But yeah, I'm off, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon.